worst and why it's best? And do you watch any Fallout content in general? At least it's Bethesda, so it might be related to, you know, streams like mine. Oh, and this one is a good little sword as well. Almost makes up for the loss of my... yeah. Stash all. I wish I could do that in real life. Just put a nifty little script and then just let things get tidy. I'm gonna keep that and that. I've got a feeling my big white light is flickering a little bit. Oh, come on! There we go. Keeping that. Keeping one. Or two. There we go. And that and that and that. Where are my spoilt potions? Over there. I wish I had a little shelf. We're doing pretty good with a potion goal. Oh, this is for sale. 7 of them. I need 3 more. Obviously, I could go back to the shops where I got those, because in the construction set, the quantity is most likely set as -1, meaning every time you go to the shop, there's a 1. But that would be cheating, so I need to find them from different traders or different locations. Otherwise, it's just not fun. I am wearing almost everything. Sell, keep. The arrows might get a little heavy for no good reason. And once I've read those books and learned from them, I'm not going to keep them. It's not like I have, you know, a large library in my little... I feel damp. Come on. It's home. It's warm. Even though this fire doesn't work. Which is a shame, but then it would be quite heavy to dynamically change every campfire. I mean, Necessities of Morrowind did that. I believe Bare Necessity has the option to change all the water sources, but it's a little bit over the top, I guess. Am I dry yet? We sell stuff. So I didn't need those. I think they are pretty much a get out of jail free card. So if I really have to murder someone in plain sight, maybe I can use that afterwards. That'd be pretty good. Comfortable. Dry. Come on. It makes no difference that I'm standing close to the fire or not. But let's dash quickly to Ariel's. I was gonna say, and maybe the weather is better. Tough luck. It's not the best weather to go hunting cliff racers, It's so much better when you can really see them in a distance. I picked your interest, did I? Good, good, good. This is mine. Keeping that. Definitely selling that. I think that's about it. I'll store the soul gems. I have no idea if I'll ever bother soul trapping anything at all. Prof, you're saying on the Discord they've been discussing using some sort of ray function in Morrowind script. Hence to detect if you're standing near fire of water source. That'd be really good. I remember Noel explaining that basically there's going to be a way to see what you're looking at. Is that the ray function? In the meanwhile, I think I'm gonna buy that. It's good clothing. You can keep that. And I think I picked that up, yes. This is pretty good as well. You know, good sturdy clothes when you're adventuring. Look at that. Karin could have just bought her his first book. You think that's it? You have 2 point. Doesn't have argent glow. Oh, that's pricey. That's pricey, and it's not an instant heal either. So, not for me. Gold Canet has drain health. That's brilliant. Like, I pick up all the flowers, and Gold Canet has drain health. Mwah. Amazing. There. That's better, and with this outfit I think my shoes are not gonna look so stupid. There. I look like, you know, a commoner, a regular person, which is exactly what I want. I want to blend in. Things are still pretty heavy in my inventory right now. Books. Nah, nothing really interesting. Offer is refused. Did I even change the value? Morrowind version of chrysanthemum which contains a natural insecticide. Is that what it is? You know what? That works for me. Why the rain? I have some arrows equipped. I see a cliff racer here. But what I do more often than not... Uh-oh. Oh wow. I forgot the key to denock arrows. And you told me last time already. Okay, let's hunt cliff racers. We need 10 of them, ideally. That's the minimum to claim the bounty. Yeah, I already harvested the mushrooms. Thunderstorm, brilliant. Not as many. F for whatever key you have set to draw a weapon. It's F, yes, I've left it to default. Thanks, Prof. Woo! I'm leveling up my marksmanship a little bit. I don't want to turn into a sneaky archer. That's a young cliff racer. Doesn't count towards the bounty, unfortunately. It's a regular bird. We don't kill them pretty birds over there. 2 of them actually. Come this way. I don't want to have to go in the water to loot your body. Or in the muck. Good. I'm walking in it. Anyway. I used to install the Additionnal. I never installed it because I've never used archery in Morrowind. Please let me loot the body. Nah. Okay, maybe it was a young cliff race, so that doesn't count towards my bounty. But I could have used the feathers. I'm chilly. Let's kill that one and I'll put out the tent. Come this way, buddy. Diseased. At least I get the racer plume. Alright. I'm not gonna put up my tent right next to the mud crab. How about here? Well, it doesn't. Oopsie. Here we go. It doesn't have the rain collision, but I know that's something Merlot is working on as well. What do I want? I want my book of crafting, thank you. I am cold. I won't be for too long. There we go. I'm a little worried I'm gonna have to stay soaking wet though. Can I cook something? I dropped everything, didn't I? Clever me. I have one... No, I can make the mushroom soup. We're good. Acid rain. No, that's not acid rain. And hello, skink. Long time no see. Where was it? Is it crab soup? Crab meat and 4 mushrooms. Yes. How have you been, skink? I seem to remember I had a couple of mud crabs in the vicinity. This one's moved away. I need to update to the newer version of Frostwind that actually has a tent bedroll. But when I tried to do that, because I had started the mod already, it gave me a couple of errors. So I decided to stick with it until I start a new character. Not that I am hoping to start a new character anytime soon, but you know. Let's get warmer. I'm not the one that have been gotten Borgified. That's a word. Borgified? For cyborgified, I guess. But I'm good, thanks. I can hear in stereo. To get an idea, use Borg for Star Trek, yeah. Oh wow. Okay, that was weird. Am I warming up at all? I'm still soaked. I'm tired, I'm cold. I'm cold. Warm hands. We'll wait until the next message to see if I'm getting warmer. And if that's not working, then I'll change the Morrowind code patch option so I can actually ready my spell and warm up It's gonna take 2 minutes or 1 minute, I forgot. Yeah, I was gonna say to get an idea of how I see, how I feel for a few years, only use one earbud, and then after a few years have, you know, headphones. That's what's happening. That is Frostwind, yes. It is not working with Necessities of Morrowind, and it's not going to be. However, it works with Bare Necessities, simply because the way Bare Necessities recognize that you've been eating something, from what I understand, okay? Bare Necessities recognize that you've been eating something. It detects the sound when you swallow, and you get the sound when you swallow the Frostwind food, so it counts as eating, I think. So Bare Necessities works, and to have the whole suite of necessities. Actually, I'm cold. I also have, my mouse is dead. I also have immersive alcohol, which works with Frostwind. I mean, Merlord is the author of both mods, so he made sure they work together. And in that particular case, drinking alcohol actually warms you up as well, which is nice. Let's cook something. Oh, I need 7 mushrooms. The nature of the conflict is simply for, because Frostwind gives you a well-fed bonus when you eat food that has been cooked. Oh, stupid mouse. When you eat food that has been cooked with the campfire. And so you could be eating all kinds of necessities of Morrowind food and never get the well-fed bonus. And then with sleeping, I'm not sure. Okay, I need to go get some mushrooms. Okay, I'm good. Crab soup. Stop cooking. And now, normally, now I get the well-fed bonus. And, well, I was not hungry, so... You need shelter to sleep in this weather. You know, I kind of have shelter, but it does nothing. I'm gonna take shelter in the tomb. Which might be a dangerous proposal. That's how it works. Let's give it a try. I thought that clicking on the option warm up your hands was actually how the compatibility was done. Let's give it a try. I do have extra firewood. Replenish fire. Light a fire. You see right now? Okay. It's not gonna have my soaking problem, and there I'm making new friends again. But I'm warming up at least. Well, thanks again, Prof. So, M. Anyway, if I want to dry, I'm gonna need to go indoors. Okay, now I'm going indoors. In there, what do we expect? All kinds of undead creatures. Couldn't you use necessities of Morrowind for food and sleep and Frostwind for the weather? I know that Murlord did try to make them work together, they didn't. Then you can choose to... I don't know. I honestly don't know, Skink. I'm sure that there's been some discussion on the Discord, but I did not follow. I'm really hoping that my little silver sword is gonna do the trick. It's hurting. I'm resisting the magic, that's good. What sort of magic resistance do I have? Resist diseases, resist poison. My willpower is not that high that I get extra resist magic. 45 attack, 45 skill. Health, that's good, we want that. You see the well-fed bonus, 30 points of health. I need to have that at all times. Because I can't use potions, so the best defense for me is you're freezing. I have shelter. Good, 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 good. That ghost is blind. Okay, it did see me in the end. No, it wasn't mentioned in the interview. It's true. I feel wet. Woo! 2 of them. Skeletons. I'm trying to remember if they resist poison and or frost. Okay. This one is a two-handed weapon and I hate those. Come on. Yes, yes, yes. I swear I'm going to invest in a new mouse. Just had to fiddle with the battery every once in a while. Bone meal could be a good ingredient for poison, we don't know. Okay, I got my intelligence back. I feel smarter already. And richer, look at that. So rich again. I can Hellfire. Yeah, that would have been nice, but it's okay. We totally handled the situation. Tired freezing. Ghost. Ghost resist frost. Now, finally, I should be able to grab that safely. No randomizer. Has anyone found anything good on the Steam sale? That's a very good question. Hey, Leo! Hello, hello! Welcome back. Personally, I haven't bought anything. I've been looking at the discovery queue. There's a few of the items on my wish list that have good sales. crap, they respawned. I was, but I was completely planned. It was a little surgery to fix my ear so it can hear, and it can. So that's really, really good. And right now I feel quite fine. The one thing that is a little bit... I'm very cold. Not freezing though, very cold. The one thing that is still problematic, because they fiddle with the internal ear, it affects your balance. So if I close my eyes, things are spinning that way, so I don't close my eyes. But it's a lot better. It's good. Slight hunger, we can take care of that with some good hound meat. I might thirsty as well, because that I can fix. Slight thirst as well. Better. So if you lean to the side, you fall out of your chair. I could, but it's a lot. Honestly, it's a lot better now. Before, when my eyes opened, things were spinning as well. If I turn my head, then it gets weird, especially if I do it too quick. So I won't. I got armrest, and now I can, you know, hopefully be safe enough. Wouldn't that make for an amazing stream? The streamer falls out of her chair. Hydrate, definitely. Thanks, Onion. It's gonna be raining again, isn't it? I'm very cold. There's not much I can do in there. Explore again to see if more enemies have spawned. And they have. Why, you resist all the magic. Did the fixed edition issue with bare necessity then? I kinda, in the way that I simply did not enable the skooma addiction, because that was just getting quite ridiculous. Ah, I forgot that. Alright, rain or no rain, I'm getting out of here and hunt cliff races. While I was away on a business trip, I was using a borrowed computer to check the Discord daily for update. Anything yet? Today, now. I know how it is when you're waiting for something, but... What I would like to see is cliff races. Forever, you know, only for as long as the fire or the flesh is being consumed, which is not that long. No, I'm missing some for that. Alright, give me a second, I'll turn off the music here. Honestly, the day I go cliff racer hunting, it rains all day long. Yeah, it's working. The song is playing right now. Do you need me to crank up the volume for the desktop? Diseased cliff racer. I don't think they count for the bounty. Even though they're vanilla. Oops. All the mushrooms, good for soup. Pearls, tempting, but let's get indoors. I was already completely soaked, so you know. Yeah, sure. One of the jokes about the GURPS tabletop RPG is that the combat penalty for fighting while on fire is less than the penalty for fighting in the dark. So it's always an advantage to set yourself on fire. That's very drastic. Where on earth? There it is. Won't the enemies see you before you see them? Yeah, you're sort of a beacon right there saying, hit me. A ghost. Sorry, silver is exactly what I need. I've made quite a lot of progress with my shaman mod, and I'll make a video. One of the things that happens is it adds different ghosts. So one is slightly red, one is slightly blue, one is slightly green, and one is grey dark. And when you activate them, it doesn't open the inventory. Depending on the type of ghost, it restores either a little bit of health or magicka or fatigue and some attributes. That was the basic idea, and that was reasonably easy to implement. And then I've added shrines in the tombs. There's 4 different types of shrines. There's one, I'm going to hide in the corner while I dry a little bit. There is one that gives you a long resistance to elements, another one a resistance to diseases, another one a resistance to something else, and another one with a resistance to something else. I forgot. Elements, diseases, paralyzation, maybe? Paralyze? And magicka. Well, look at me sneaking. You do need to use an ingredient, and I picked voluntarily. I picked some pricey ingredients like a diamond, a pearl, that sort of things. And that is to compensate for the fact that the shrines, the tribunal shrines, as well as the shrines of the nines, or the altars of the nines, do not work at all. They actually spawn a ghost. That's good. In the meanwhile, I'm drying ever so slowly. Skeleton archer would be rather unpleasant, sorry, when you can't see them and they see you from a great distance because you're on fire. How are we feeling? We're tired and cold and we need to level up. But sleeping in a tomb, I don't know, that feels like a very risky proposition. Where are you now? Back in London? No, not at all. I'm still in France, in Lyon specifically, where I did manage, with the help of my mum and my brothers, I did manage to get a nice little setup. It's in fact a little better than what I have, because I actually have 2 screens. So that's really nice. We do have the big bright white light, you know, for photography. And behind me it's a sheet. It's not really the right type of green, but the light is bright enough that it actually works. And I'm looking at OBS right now. We didn't get any single drop during the stream. Frames are not dropping, which is brilliant. The connection here is very stable. But eventually I'll have to go back to London with a slightly less stable connection. Thanks, Onion. I'll go and get a refill momentarily. You know what? While I'm drying up, I'll abandon you for half a minute. I'm gonna refill my little bottle of water. I'll be right back. Actually, if you give me a minute, I should be able to up. Ta-da! I'll be right back, guys, just getting some water. Alright, I hope you behaved. Did you have time to party? Did you have time to get your beer, Skink? Oh, and while I was aware you had a sixth house. It's like you didn't trust me to help you? Or did you think I was gonna get all the glory? There, okay. Right. I am now only tired and a little cold. Brilliant. Beer truck flipped over. Oh no! Try water. Water's good. And maybe, just maybe, it's not raining anymore. Who knows? Alright. Come to me, Cliff Racer. It's not coming to me, is it? There's a slaughterfish waiting for me, I saw it. But I need to loot. Yeah, you feel wet, you bet. This one is diseased as well. Feathers, I need the feathers. I need the mushrooms for Poison Fest. It's a bit like beer, but with mushrooms. It's bad for you. It's a crab. It shouldn't be aggressive. And anyway, I think I can outrun it. Give me a second. Let's put back the music, shall we? Now that I can hear it, I'd be silly to deprive myself. I'm already soaked, so you know what? Let's go for a swim. Why not? As long as we don't have slaughterfish, I'm good. I don't know if I can put a fire in my house. Bear with me, that's not completely crazy. There's already one, but I'm wondering if I can put one that unfortunately for you, Skink, I was actually looking at my chat. See if I could put one instead of that one. Look, warming up and all that. Bugger, indeed. Alright, let's put the ingredients in there. Stash all. Do I have anything that drains my intelligence? No. So I reckon we can start brewing poison while I warm up in the comfort of my little house. Quite surprised my inventory is this heavy. Yeah, will be better like that. Okay, let's grab, well, all the ingredients. Retrieval, thank you. We want to brew poison. I have all my bestests. And my key was Alt. No. Control. Yes. Okay. Apply filters. Maybe, just maybe, I can make a bunch of restore fatigue potions because there's a bunch of ingredients for that. Just to bump up my alchemy a little bit if possible, and then I can go and sell them, make a bit of money. Let's try that. Restoration. Ooh, absorb health would be quite nice. But I have no idea which ingredients. Restore fatigue. Yeah, you see restore fatigue, I have quite a lot. Like barnacles. When I'm a bit tired in the morning, I have a couple of barnacles. Restore fatigue, fortify health. That's not stupid, actually. I think I did have. No, that's where I want to look. Alchemy 25. Let's see. I need to reset the filters again. Clear filter. Let's see if I can get 2. Barnacles are from water life, yes. Alright. I'm thinking poison is either destruction for all the drain effects, or mysticism for all the absorb effects, or illusion possibly for paralyze. Paralyze would be quite nifty. Paralyze. Not quite enough. I won't be able to paralyze my enemies just yet. And by the way, I only have 1 of the ingredients. I really thought / hoped that at level 25 alchemy I could get the second ingredient. Clearly not. Okay, that's absolutely all the ingredients. Destruction, damage, health. I have nothing for damage health. Didn't I? Oh, it was drain health. With the flowers, the golden gannet. Skink, 200 septims, just like that. Nice. And we want destruction, not damage, but drain health. Yeah. It's so good that I knew that gold gannet works, because that's the only one I have. Bummer. Let's make more restore fatigue because I have a bunch of ingredients. Restoration. Go. Hello. I've got quite a few of them. Soul tries. Go crazy. The only problem is right now I'm not drying at all. As long as I'm in the inventory. Alright. Stash all. Just love that. Love that. Let's just keep things that we can cook. Namely, let's have enough for a couple of meals. Drain speed. I wish I had the other. Drain luck. That's enough for 2 soups with the crab meat. And I can buy bread. That's cheap and quite easy to come by. Okay. Come on, dry. You know what I forgot to do? Hey, Apart Hotel, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the stream and to the channel. Nice to have you here. I had a moment of panic. No, I'm still having the moment of panic because I didn't count the cliff racers that I killed. How many cliff racers did I kill? The first one was a young cliff racer. The second one was in the muck pond. I think I got at least 1, possibly 2 before I went into the first tomb. Just to be on the safe side and, you know, not give me more credit than due. Let's say just 1. And then I killed 2 when I was out of the second tomb. Three, 4, 5. Yeah, I changed the message for the counter. There's a little contest between Geob and I to see who will kill the most cliff racers. That's how it all happened. That's how the story started. If you were wondering if when playing Skyrim you never had the patience to find all the pages of Geob opus, I can tell you the story. It started with a friendly competition between Geob and myself to see who would kill the most cliff racers. Is the chup. Yes, that is updating. Good. Dead Cliffy 7. You know, 93 more to go before we can accomplish our goal. How am I doing with cliff racer feathers? What are they called? Just feathers? No, there. Racer plumes. We want to do arrows. We'd love to do magic arrows. Single target. Venom wasn't bad actually. But what is lesser Hamaya arrows? Anyone who's tried the Fletcher mod? Because I know I haven't. So I have no idea what a Hamaya. Thunder Shiva is fair enough. Torch, actually, you know, I was thinking of the game Thief, where you use an arrow just to light an area. So I thought, okay, nah. But now looking at the other arrows, Torch must be fire damage. Shiva frost damage, thunder shock damage. What else is there? Paralysis? 10 gold arrows are needed to create these holy arrows. Oh, okay. We're not ready for that. Magic. Single target. Torch. You need 1 lump of fire salt. I don't think I have. Let's check all the ingredients we need. Fire salt, ore, frost salt, void salts. Okay, yes, that's pretty straightforward. Mundane. Aha, gold. How do you make gold arrows? Did I just spend money to make arrows? I think I did. But now I have 10 of them. Alright, we'll double check. I have 1,413 septims. Let's make more gold arrows. 10 septims! That's 1 septim to make a gold arrow. I think that's a fair price. Okay. Can I attempt the holy arrows? No. So these arrows do 5 points of damage. I like that. Congrats on the level up, Skink. And turn undead for 20 points. Now, I never used turn undead, so I have no idea if there's any use at all for 20 points of turn undead. The damage health is nice, obviously, but the turn undead? Anyway, I have some now, so we can use them. Venom arrow, I don't remember what I needed for them. Arrows, magic, single, venom. Oh, mushrooms. Bungler's Bane. Brilliant. Uh-oh. My ingredient satchel is not working anymore. I can't just lose all of my ingredients, so we're loading. This is not breaking the rule of the permadeath. This is saving our inventory. Okay, we've already made some potions. We're gonna sell all of them. Bungler's Bane. I hope I don't need 10 of them, because I'm fairly certain it's still raining and I definitely don't want to go out again in the rain. Browse. Plumes. We're tired. Let's rest. And we level up. You know what that means. +2 difficulty. Speed, because I want to run away from the enemies sometimes. Intelligence to make better poisons. And strength. Let's go with that. I could use more endurance. Obviously, the larger my health pool, the more likely I am. I am dry and comfortable and rested. I'm just really hungry and thirsty. We can take care of that. How's the weather outside? Not good. It's not a good weather for a picnic, let me tell you that. So let's eat food, you know, the traditional way. Ashiams should do. I don't have bread and I already took the crab meat. No, there it is. And to cook my soup. That's what I want. Levels, I think, Skink, if you just go septims, it's going to give your level and the amount of septims that you have. Oh, if you wanted to see the whole, that's why you wanted to see the whole collection. Let me tell you. I'll get the list right there. Little mouse. Thank you for that. And the ranks for regulars, it starts at Enwa, because we all begin as Enwa, don't we? Novice, apprentice, journeyman, finder, traveler, operative, agent. So agent is pretty high right there. Basically, I use the ranks of the blades for regulars, and I use the ranks of the Ashlanders for subs. Not very creative, just, you know, keeping up with the Morrowind theme. We need to drink and eat more. Haha. Can you see that? I can't drink my water that fast because the water counts as a potion, and thanks to Null Cascades mod I can only have so many potions at a time, just like in Morrowind, like in Oblivion. Silly me. Alright, we're healthy, we're good to go, we have things to sell, to practice our alchemy some more, train some more. I'll sell that one. I don't think I need it. Lesser soul gems, we don't need those. Maybe at some point, we'll see. Okay, so if we go back to Balmora, we can try to get the Nerano mana key, except we're terrible with speechcraft, but bribing is more likely to succeed, I think. Mephalas quest is in Balmora, Fargoth we forget, and Tabolis informant, we'll have to go and talk to him, and then we can head out to the Dwemer ruin. That's a perfect plan. Sell stuff. Still straight to Balmora. Go to the Fighters Guild to talk to Antabolis. Try to get the Nerano mana key, practice or train alchemy a little bit, and head out to Angst, you know, the Dwemer ruin. Solid plan. Ashlander rank sounds fairly dull, at least the earlier ones. That's why I had to tweak them a little bit. I started with, we have clan friend, hearth friend, clan brother, clan initiate, clan holder, clan guide, clan champion, Gulakan, clan farseer, and Ashkan. So I think I did add, I don't remember, but I did add clan here and there. Yee! No, tablet, don't break, don't fall. Sorry for the loud noise, guys. Clan Farseer. We're getting there. Sell things, Balmora. Go. It's raining. No, I don't want to wait, but I can go here. There. I am starting to get hungry. What time?